Mike Joseph is standing by with James Roberts, class of 18. He's a lacrosse player. He's an outstanding student. Here's Mike.
Well, Gary, it's an honor every week when I get to sit down with some of Lafayette's best student athletes, and tonight is no exception. I welcome in James Roberts, a junior here at Lafayette. So happy to have you with us today.
Happy to be here, Mike.
You are so active here at Lafayette. You have a ton of things going on, a civil engineering along with environmental engineering major. Just maybe give me an idea of what a day's like for you here at Lafayette along with lacrosse.
So, civil engineering and athletics, there's not a lot of time for a lot of other things. So wake up early, eat breakfast every day, good fuel for the day. Then usually 3 to 4 engineering classes throughout the day. And we also have an hour of team lift with those classes, so bouncing back and forth between athletics and class throughout the day. Then usually a film session before practice. Practice usually starts around 4:30, goes for about 2.5 hours, and then finish off the day with homework and go to bed as early as possible.
And just do it all the same thing again the next day. Now, I got a chance to watch an unbelievable video on the Lafayette College YouTube channel when you had the opportunity to work with Walden Associates, and it's called Lafayette Interships, I believe. And tell me a little bit about that and maybe your experience there and what you got out of that and everything that goes along with it.
So the internship program for Lafayette, really trying to connect alums willing to help students in their careers, students looking for internship opportunities that will allow for valuable training for the future. These alums, they want to help kids. They want them to succeed in the future and possibly even hire them after this program. So for students stressing about finding an internship, finding a job, this is a great outlet to get connected with alums and kind of kick off their career there, whatever they want to do.
Right, so you get great experience, you get hands-on. I watched it, you had a hands-on experience. They seemed to trust you as the internship went on and gave you a lot of responsibility.
I was in the office some days, but they also trusted me in the field, whether it was groundwater remediation sites and working on ground wells or operation and maintenance on other remediation sites. One day they'd take me out with a project engineer and then they would let me go alone the next day, so that was really cool. I felt like I was a part of the company, that I was contributing. I wasn't just an intern pushing papers around and getting coffee for people, so that was really
following somebody around. You want to get your hands dirty, and that sounds, is that something maybe, let's talk about your future, is that something down the road, you're junior, but it's going very quickly, is that something down the road that you might want to be involved in?
Right, absolutely. I mean, it was an awesome internship. I would love to go back there. At the same time, I'm also trying to keep my options open for the future. This summer, I will be working for Tudor Perini Corporation in Manhattan, which is a big, heavy civil infrastructure and building firm. So trying to do great things there, but trying to keep my options open for the future. But right now, that's what I'm on track to do.
Sounds awesome. Well, let's turn the page a little bit. Let's talk about lacrosse. Let's talk about your junior year. You obviously had a good freshman year, a better sophomore year. You're looking forward to this year. Tell me a little bit about the team. You opened the season at a Big Ten opponent in Michigan. Tell me about your expectations.
I mean, that's really exciting to go up to Michigan, big school. My first time taking a plane to somewhere, so that's pretty exciting. But we got a great group of guys this year. I think everybody is 100% committed to winning. This team is different than any other team I've been on in the past. I've never been more excited for a season, and our group is so tight-knit. There's really no separation between freshmen and seniors. It's just one group of 46 guys, and
that's so important to have, is to have that camaraderie and have you work together, because I think lacrosse is one of the most team-oriented games, especially from a position you're in, the attack, which tell me a little bit about the attack midfield real quickly.
So I'm mostly playing midfield. Might get bounced around to attack, it's happened before, but focusing on midfield this year. Midfield is a very diverse position. You're playing offense, defense, between the lines, so within the midfield, clearing, riding. It really embodies everything about the sport of lacrosse, so that's what I love about it, and I get to run around a lot. So.
Yeah, well, I know you're good at it. Thank you so much for a couple minutes. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Gary, every week with the best Lafayette has to offer. Back to you.
And what a contrast. I'm sitting next to a guy who pushes paper and gets coffee.